What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video for y'all, Persistent Progress video. It's the brand what I created, what I'm standing for, and this is Dre here. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome. Hope you like it. We're talking about persistent progress movement, opening doors, helping people out, trying to branch off and create positivity, spread love and joy and blessings to the next person. What your blessing is, it might be another blessing for someone else, and all you gotta do is just intentionally pass along just a blessing to help someone make their day better in any type of way. And it could be just harmless, just any type of thing, whether it's greeting somebody in the morning, consistently doing it on a regular basis. You never know who's having a bad day. Or it can be the opportunity that you might not be best in your interest right now, but it's a great opportunity. You can let somebody else know that, hey man, I just found out about this such and such, or this job is paying this amount of money or whatever. You'd be interested. All you gotta do is contact this person, let them know that I sent you. That type of thing is persistent progress movement, for example. Is that something that may have been great for you, but wasn't at the right time, that you pass along to somebody else just because it was the right thing to do. It was a nice thing to do. That's persistent progress movement, and it's just a natural love and care, being a good human being, and how it can make a difference in somebody else's life when they're not even expecting it. And you're not looking for anything in return. That's just part of who you are and who you're becoming. Persistent progress is the brand, and me creating this, it was to create that consistency by me leading by example. I always felt to try to lead myself by I always try to lead by example and doing things. So I'm not just talking about it being an influencer or motivator by the words that I speak, but also by the actions that I show. And so with doing that, we add to the toolbox. We keep trying to find ways to make ourselves better. With doing that, I've been trying to be more professional with these videos I've been posting to you guys. So hopefully you can see a difference in my efforts in trying to improve from the first video that I made to the video that I'm now making today. With doing the different things I'm trying to add to my toolbox is me making more eye contact, being direct with the camera for my professionalism. Also for me prepping before the videos and me taking notes, and so key things I want to cover and talk about, I move forward, becoming better and so forth in that type of ways. With doing that also, I like to create consistency by posting these videos maybe every 7 to 10 days about new topics to discuss. And these topics I'm discussing with you guys is meant to be shared and viewed by others for their own opinions, as well as to respond back to me for criticism or for compliments, any type of way, any type of ideas and stuff like that can be passed on to me, that I can pass on to somebody else, and so forth. I look for any type of information that could be positive and helping me to become better. With adding to the toolbox, what I mentioned was about me finding ways to get better. So recently, also besides of working on being a better professionalism with the video, I became a financial agent, which I've mentioned in one of my posts before. Is for United Financial Freedoms, a company that created a program that helps turn people's debt into wealth. And when I say that, it's for people who have student loans, car loans. They can have mortgages, they can have credit card debt, any type of thing where you might owe someone money, and it's in that process of the system that you got to eventually start paying bills to pay things back. It's also that helps you build your wealth, which is very important because we all need money to keep being able to spend, and the cycle just keeps going around in a circle. So I will say that I believe this program is not meant for everybody, but it does help out about almost everybody, because information that you may not know about or may not have known about until now is always good information you can have. So the program isn't meant for everybody, but it's always information that you can receive from this company. That's why I became a financial agent, is for the information that I can find from this company that I can pass along to other people, as well as it can help myself. I recently just bought a home, and after buying that home, becoming an agent with this company, I was able to find out information that I didn't even know about. And now I understand the interest rates on mortgages before I learned the interest rate on mortgages after I bought my home. So that type of knowledge, imagine the decisions that I might have made if I would have known this type of information before I bought my house. But, nothing can be perfect, and there's always time to learn. So that's why I just want to give that example to show to you guys for the steps I'm taking to add these tools to my toolbox. So if you are interested in the information I have about the program or become the agent like I am myself, please reach out to me any way possible. I have a flyer that has my email address on it. You can reach out to me in my messages, the comments, or anything. I'd love to explain to you more about the program, from converting your debt to wealth and working on saving your money and telling you more about the program, or becoming the agent like I am myself and getting this information, this knowledge that can help you for further along in your life, if whether you're young and starting off with no debt, or if you have plenty of debt but you just don't have time to find interest in the program, but you like to learn to see if there's any information they have that you don't know about. So moving on to when talking about the Month Strong Challenge this month of August, I got people that's new that haven't did the Month Strong Challenge with me before, and I'm glad they joining in. They're really supporting the brand. It's my buddies I got doing it with me right now, and I got a repeated person who I'm not going to mention who's also in it. That's their own privacy, as well as someone new who's not even doing the same Month Strong Challenge as me. This is a different buddy of mine. He's working on some his own personal things to help better himself in his own ways that he wants to find his goals for. And we kind of stay in touch with each other with this Month Strong Challenge. It's not just a one thing. Hey, Dre, I'm going to do this, and I'll let you know how it works at the end. That's not how my process goes with this. We stay in tune with each other. Even though we're not in the same room, we're with each other. We message each other on a daily basis of just giving each other that accountability type of thing, that we're out here really trying, and that we're going through the hard weeks as well as the good weeks, when we're feeling good, when we're getting some progress, when we're getting those gains and things are showing that progress that you're getting, because we're consistently doing this, that we're keeping on track. And by keeping on track, we're listing our progress and how it's going. From right now, we're running 2 miles a day, usually about 5 days a week, but our schedules vary. So we like by the end of the week have 10 miles completed as our goal. So some days is better than others. Some days our legs is feeling better than others, but we can see our times that we consistently seeing the progress. And like, oh man, I remember day 2, because I ran day 1. I thought I was feeling good, and day 2 I had to go run again. My legs was like, oh man, how we gonna do this? But it's that progress that we was able to show by day 3 that's like, okay, I'm starting to get back in the swing of things. Now I'm doing extra little workouts here and there because I ain't got that little motivation going. And we stand in touch with each other to create that positivity that don't stop. You can do this. That's that consistency, and that's that persistent progress movement, that we're spreading that positivity to one another to help each other out, get through it. Now I want to go into today's talks. I like to cover a few things, jot down information, because it's not about just me being a motivational speaker, be like, oh, you can do this. Like, go out there, you got it, you just got to believe. No, it's about everything in life in general that we can talk about to help make ourselves better, and about things I'm going through in my life that I can lead by example and show my actions that, okay, this is something that he's speaking on, and this is something that he's doing, so it must be true. It's meaningful. Let me try it too, because he did it first. And he wasn't going to tell me to do it if he didn't already make it through the door and him doing it and having success with it. So I think of a few things, and when I'm out on my regular day, I like to write it down. Like, okay, I'm going to talk about this in my next talk, and speak to the people and see how they feel about it and what they're going to respond back to me saying. I want to talk about creating a service that people always need. I'm an essential worker as being a firefighter, and I love my job and what I do. But there's so many other jobs and stuff out there that I think we kind of overlook, or we don't always think about that as something that we actually might need, and we don't give enough credit to. For people who work at warehouses, to people who are truck drivers, to not just the people who are they got the signs in their yard, the heroes live here, the nurses, the firefighters, the cops and stuff like that, the people who work at grocery stores and things like that we actually need them. Like, these are sometimes there might be some frowned upon jobs. There might not be the salaries that they have or whatever. But, at the end of the day is that when times get rough and that pandemic hit, some of these people still had a job and was able to go in and do their work. So much respect and credit to them, and to just for everybody to don't look over those jobs, so soon and so fast. Because at the end of the day, it's like that you can be being an asshole and talking about somebody that might be a job that you don't want, but at the same time, it's when a pandemic can hit, now use that person who don't got a job, whereas that other person might still not been making what you was making, but they're going to work every day. You know what I mean? They're still able to do it. So definitely look for different ways of service that you can even better yourself. You can throw another tool into your toolbox, whether you learn how to work on cars, being a mechanic, we're gonna always need people who gonna do those kind of services. We're working on cars and fixing them, making clothes that can be at a cheaper price than what we may have to buy from a stores. Different things like that, whether it's baby clothes, whether it's blankets, or if it's working on lawnmowers, or if it's cutting people's grass, or doing it for the older people who might not be able to do it, or different things like that. It could be cleaning services. My dad started his own pressure washer business, so anybody looking for the outside of their houses and things to get cleaned and washed down, get all the gunk and the many years of residue that's been on the sidings of houses, you can reach out to me or hit my dad up, and he has a pressure washer, his own business. Check him out. He does great work. So yeah, that'd be something to look into. But it's that type of service you create that you're gonna always need, and it can be helpful and useful to people, whether it's for a service just out of kindness of your heart, or it be a service as a side job just to keep things going. I also think you need to preach about to people, especially the younger ones, is building a team. And I say building a team is just think about it as like this: is say that you got 4 or 5 kids, and each kid, and this is just an example, they could be anything they want to be in life, but you got one that grows up, he becomes a plumber, one becomes one that does roofing, one that does flooring, another one he does lawn care service, another one is a real estate agent. Now you have a full team there that they don't have to go out their way to go to anybody else, and any type of service that you need, you go straight through them. You go straight to them. That's the team that's building. Now they're all cycling and working together. They're not stepping on each other's toes. They're respecting what each other got going on and doing, and they're working together like a team. You think of a basketball team, you got point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. Everybody got their own job, their own role, and their own design, and everybody works together to complement each other. You got a nice, smooth, functioning, working, operating machine. I also wanted to mention and talk about get around and marketing yourself in different ways. How you can do by that is just kind of being more vocal and talking to people. You know, if you got something going on that you're trying to do, don't be shy. You know, and shoot yourself down, because you never know who might be looking or interested in that type of thing. Just talking and speaking to someone, ask them about what they do for their career, and just let them know that, oh, you know, hey, I'm doing this right now. And so if you know anybody that's looking to need their grass cut, or what you're bringing to the table, they might be something that they're interested in. And all you got to do is just put it out there. There's a lot of new pages now that's about, you know, creating black wealth and different kind of things, for cycling the money back through these small businesses and stuff like that. That's exactly what we need. And more people to keep promoting your own self. Like, you know, be promoting yourself just as much as you would your best friend or your next person. You got to be able to defend yourself and be proud about what you're doing as well as the next person. You can't expect for someone to gloat and promote about you if you won't even do it for yourself, you know? So have that self-confidence, and make sure that you do it. Be your own hype man, you know, realize that your greatness and what you're able to become and what you're able to present and give to somebody else. And sometimes if you're not feeling like that you have that quality or that service, then know your background support and your friends. Be able to go to that friend that gives you that positive energy to build you up. Because my buddies know for when to call on me. You know, I know which friends to call to talk to, whether it's for the no, you cool, you stay out here, you fine. That's my son, my newborn. So but yeah, you know which positive influence that you have in your life to be able to create that vibe that you need to get out there and want to be that positive influence to other people, to create your service and to pass it along to other people. You know, so if you got a lawn care service, something like that, and you not feel confident about putting your flyers and stuff out there, you know, call your friend up and run your idea past them. And if that person's telling you to motivate you to be like, yeah, man, go out there and do it. I believe in your idea. This is what you need to do. You try this and that. Then, you know what I mean? That gives you the head, okay, like, yeah, he right. I am that good dude. I have been doing this work for that long. Like, I need to do this. So definitely, if you're not feeling that vibe of that positive push that you need from your own self, then go to your supporting cast. And if that supporting cast is not what you thought it was hoping it would be, cut them off. And you know what I mean? And you can, if you realize that supporting cast isn't what you wanted it to be, then right there, that's your positive motivational push that you didn't need them to begin with. And you know what you got to offer is your own self. You get out there and you do it. Find happiness in what you're doing, and definitely keep striving forward of doing it. You always need some mind, body, and soul type of thing, that there's some happiness, some joy that you have in your everyday life. So find that, whether it's in your workplace or as your hobby, and continue doing that, because happiness is definitely something that everyone needs. It's something that I mean, it's helpful for getting through day by day. Not every day is easy and not every day is hard, but if you can find happiness a little bit of each day, persistent progress, like, man, positivity can take things a long way. So I hope all y'all have a blessed day. I'm gonna do the same. Get out here, be healthy, be positive, and spread love. Y'all take care.